Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around for a good one today. Today's topic is age gap relationships. What are my thoughts about age gap relationships? Well, for starters, like I said, my wife, she's 10 plus years older than me. So, me personally, I don't have an issue with it. But it is a difference between society wise, as far as a woman dating a younger man as opposed to an older man dating a younger woman. Is a double standard. It's more saying like, hey, woman's with the older man because he's more established. He has more, pretty much got his stuff together, which is not always the truth. Maybe vice versa. Sometimes the man in his early 20s or mid early 30s might have his stuff together, and the guy in his 40s and 50s don't have his stuff together. So it's all about perception. What I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it all depends on each individual. Some women like older men, some older men like younger women, and vice versa. So it's always just a toss up. You know what I mean? So it's not really it's always a preference. It's not always something that's like good or bad. It's just what people are drawn into. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, like I said, age gap. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. Like as long as I have y'all core values are the same. The mission statement, y'all both want the same thing out in life. It's gonna work stuff out. You know what I mean? So, you might get teased every now and then because I know every now and then I'll be out with my wife. People be like, "Hey, that's your son," or we might be at a hotel, we might be at a chicken inn, we're together, and people are like, "Hey, y'all look together. That's your son, that's your brother, or something like that." I'm like, no, that's my husband and stuff. So I just be laughing, but I'm like, it's just I'm so used to it by now. But yeah, though it's not really a big issue. You know what I mean? Like I said, just more experience, and I do feel like as a younger man, like you should be kind of focused on your schooling, focus on getting your body right, and being have that Havada mindset, going to school, knowing, having that focus, having that purpose in life, a blueprint. So you can't bring a woman along to your life, your livelihood. 'Cause a lot of times as men, we try to do this stuff backwards, you know what I'm saying? You want to bring a woman into your life and you don't really have yourself together. And that's definitely not what you want to do. Still might be living with your parents, still might be, you know, not finishing school or inconsistent with job, not having a job security as far as not having enough experience out there. So there is that little gap, so you know, and like I said, it all depends. There's some guys that get it early, get their stuff together, mid-20s, early 20s, and they're ready to go. And some guys take a lot longer. So let's say it's all about case by case basis. There's no size, there's no one size to fit all. Everyone is unique in their own situation. I can just speak on as far as just me being in in relationships that I've always been the youngest one. I've always, been drawn to older women. It's just, I don't know, even women on my timeline, even women that they in the past, it's just something I've experienced. 'Cause a lot of times that too, coming down to like, for some reason it was like in your teens, you find someone your age, and like some reason a woman is always searching for somebody older, like, oh, I want him, he's 25, oh, he's 30 years old, he's 35. It's like, you know what I mean? It was just that sense when you're in your teenage years, you're like, man, the guys that your age, when guys that are older, okay, maybe they might have a car, they might have their own spot. So that's really like the only like difference, you know what I'm saying? I would say right or wrong. It just means that hey, you just got to put some work in. When you're 30, when you're just getting out of high school and you're just doing this, doing that, there's only so much you can do at that point. But like I said, just keep working at it, just stay locked in, you know, get your body right, get your get your focus on, your purpose on, and you should be good, for the most part. Just do it the right way, do it on God's way. But yeah, though, that's all I really have to say when it comes down to age gap relationships. What has been your experience with your age gap? Do you like it? Are you for it? Against it? What has been your experience like? Feel free to comment below. Until next time out, Coach JC.